Today is Thursday, January 25th, 2018. Thursday means today is a Origins Day. A quick thing on Origins. It's just a show where I decide to tell the origins of certain words, phrases, anything like that. If you've ever wondered where did that saying come from, I might do a show on it. Put it in the comments if you've ever wondered. Of course, you could Google it yourself, but that's not going to be fun for me. I've got to be able to do these things. There's probably other places to see these as well, but I figure maybe someday somebody will Google what was the origin of that, and then my video will pop up as the reference point. I don't know, probably not, but I hope maybe someday. Okay, so have you seen in the title? The phrase that we're going to look at is rub some dirt on it. Now, if you don't play sports or don't know anybody that really likes sports or anything, you may have never heard this phrase, but I'm guessing it's a pretty common phrase. If you get hurt or something like that, people just say, rub some dirt on it, get back out there. So I wondered, it's like, well, why would you say rub some dirt on it? Isn't dirt the worst thing to put in a wound? I mean, it's a terrible thing. They always say clean the wound. You wouldn't put dirt in your wound. Back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, when they were building the railroads, the reason people say rub some dirt on it is because it was thought that because soil could basically grow your food, and it could grow nutritional foods like fruits and vegetables. Basically, they thought that the soil had, healing properties, or it had nutrients in it. It basically had stuff that could make you better, make things better. So, of course, late 1800s, early 1900s, the science isn't quite there. They don't really know that there's lots of bacteria and everything else also in dirt that don't necessarily come through to your foods, as the growing process might filter some of it out. I don't know. I'm not a horticulturist. I've never grown anything ever. I think I was made to do some experiment with a potato when I was in third grade, but it probably didn't go well. So they thought, if you would get any kind of an injury because they thought it had nutrients in the soil, that there might be healing properties in there. So whenever somebody would get hurt, they would rub some dirt on it and hopefully heal it. Now I'm hoping that very quickly people realized this was way off, as people are probably losing limbs and getting infected and being out on the railroads. You're probably, if you're building railroads that are linking cities, you're probably not close to that city, and hopefully maybe you're at the end of the tracks and you're closer to the city than you were when you started them. But it would suck if you were like in the middle somewhere and then it got infected and it's like, well, we could go back because at least the train tracks are built going that direction, so maybe we could just push something really fast on the rails. Get us quicker than going that way, where we still have to knock down a bunch of trees and clear out a bunch of brush and maybe go through a mountain. This way's done. Let's go there. But yeah, so back in the day, that's why they said rub some dirt on it, because they thought there was healing properties in the soil, because you could grow your food. So that's where it came from. I was pretty amazed to find that out myself. So these are going to be shorter videos unless the topic is just really in depth. This one was not. There's no one person that basically used to say this. It was just a saying that kind of started way back then. Now it's used for, if you get hurt, it's like they'll just say, rub some dirt on it, get back out there, quit your whining. Don't rub dirt on it. If you ever get an open wound, don't rub dirt on it. Just don't. It's an old time saying. I'm guessing that with how many germaphobes exist now, I'm guessing that nobody would actually rub dirt on any of their wounds. So these are shorter videos. So if you like these kinds of videos, they happen every Thursday. If you like this video, give it a like. If anybody watches this video, hi, thank you for watching. And to all the troops, past, present, and future, thanks for the freedom.